My name is Stephen Van Vugt. Hello, I'm here to talk about journaling. I've been journaling for about 26 years now. Journaling since just after high school. A lot of people get started when they're in high school. I was just about on my way out of high school. I've been journaling largely to explore my own self-expression, to find my voice. I find it's the best place that I know of to go to really discover what I'm thinking, what I think about what I'm thinking, and what I think about what I'm feeling. It helps me dealing with anxiety. I can go to my journal when I'm dealing with anxiety, or I have an anxiety attack, I'm feeling anxious about something, and I can go and look at my feelings, my thoughts, and try to evaluate whether they're real, how true they are, and whether the anxious event is really so terrible after all. I've also been using my journal to track my health. I've just started recently to run, doing runs. So I've been tracking not only my progress on running daily and training for different races, but I also use my journal to celebrate when I've completed runs. I've completed a 5K, an 8K, and an 11K now. And my journal has really helped me come along with that transition. From a routine perspective, I like to keep my journal every night. I'm a night notes kind of guy, as Mary would say. And I find it's easier to wrap up. I have more to say when I come at night and look back at the day, looking to see what happened that day, what I've done that day, and what I felt about that day. And maybe what I can do tomorrow to make today, or make tomorrow even better. I do have problems with page fright. Most recently, I've been carrying my journal around with me. Everywhere I go, it follows me. I carry it around. But every time I go to open it, I'm a little bit nervous. What it really comes down to, I sit down, I open it, and I write. And I write about the fact that I've been carrying my journal around with me for days and days and days, and wondering why, and what I've been avoiding. Usually, if there's something emotional that I want to, has been carrying around in my head, carrying around in my mind, I try to, my brain wants me to avoid journal writing because it knows that I can tap into that emotion, that feeling, and the whys behind it when I use my journal. Aha moments with my journal. There have been many. In over 26 years, there would be a lot. Most notable, in 2010, I was searching for purpose in life. And after rereading my journals, it wasn't actually writing my journals, but in rereading my journals, I found many things that came up there are things that I wanted to concentrate on in my life. Focusing on improving my marriage, being a better father, and looking for purpose at work as well. 2012, I suffered from a bout of depression, and there it was. My journal there was waiting for me. Write down all my thoughts, my fears, and it really helped me, amongst other things, to get through that time, get through that dark time and those dark places. And I can look back on those entries now, and look back and know, look, there was this dark time I went through, and I came through it. I reread my journals a lot. I like to go back every year and reread them and find out what happened that year. I have a set of questions I ask myself at the end of the year. What did I learn? Who did I meet? How did I grow? And rereading my journals really makes a big difference there in showing me just what I did, what I felt, and what I went through. And it helps me stronger for the next year, just as writing night notes, to me, helps make the next day even better, so I can learn from yesterday's mistakes. Well, that's all I have to say for journaling right now. Thank you very much for listening.